to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for him.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line, but it generally is a make-or-miss lead.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Back from outside. Portland grabs the miss. Now Holiday. Here he goes. Beyond the wing. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
Nash outside. Pass to Collins. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Three-pointer, Lillard. And another three for Portland.
Well, given how many deep shots we've seen Lillard hit, a three-pointer from just outside the arc feels like a mid-range.
Now, here's Fox. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Outside Holiday. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And again, it's Portland with the three.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And it's Nash missing. Trailblazers leading by 11, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's the pick. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Collins. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And the Clippers have possession. Still without a basket in the game. Outside Collins. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's the three. Lillard misses. Clippers trail by 11. It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now, here's Collins. No scoring in this one. Just 4 to shoot. To stop the run, Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Thibault can't get it to go. Fox with it. Pass to Collins. Left side, Brown. Inside, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough, be forced. Turnovers and then push it in transition.
And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very good. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, in this two-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
To the middle, Abdul-Jabbar.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Lillard. High, arcing shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Grant outside. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Screened by Grant. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Grant.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
Clippers trail by 14. Here's Fox. Outside, Jones. Back to Fox. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Unloads. Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Neesmith. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And Clingan pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 16. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Back to Lopez. Outside for Beal. Lopez a screen. Off the run. That's good on the jump shot. Beal's got his first points of the night.
Credit Beal for not losing track of the clock there. He had his eyes on that as he attacked.
Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Neesmith. And the Trailblazers, another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Beal. The kick out to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Whether it's with his scoring or passing, Fox generates a lot of offense out of the pick and roll.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
17 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Grant. And stolen by Dunn. Again, Los Angeles.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
For three, Henderson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the block. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. Got plenty of time to get back in it.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Lopez a screen. Here's Dunn. Drives to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Holiday. It's his first trip to the line. And so Dunn nails both of them. Trailblazers leading by 12. Here is Lillard. He's got 5. Over in the corner, Avdia. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And Lopez pulls it down. Here now the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Then we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly pick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys?
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Count the basket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Avdia. Edey with the steal. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They led the game at one point by 20. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Jones looking for an opening. Beal drives in. Pass to Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Avdia. No good off the back of the rim. Trailblazers leading by 12. Lillard outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Edey with the steal. And here's Jones. Makes it off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look now for Portland. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Westbrook. He takes it in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
Clippers trail by 12. Pass to Batum. Now, here's Fox. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Outside Westbrook. Got it up. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Trailblazers leading by 12. Pass to Nesmith. That one misses. Here's the Clippers. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And that one is good from Zubac.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Sharp. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Shoots over Batum. Nesmith can't get it to go. High post, Zubac. And Zubac picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Westbrook. Now, here's Nesmith. Softly drops in the floater. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Outside Collins. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Nesmith. Shoots over Batum. Kicks it out to Grant. Down low. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
we'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Fox! And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Here's Abdia. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there in the defense. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Outside, Fox. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich off target from outside. Portland leading by 12. Now Lillard, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside, Fox. Now Lopez. Outside, Bogdanovich. Brown, right side. No good on the layup. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Fox with the steal. Outside, Lopez. 1:07 left in the game. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Portland.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That shot, no good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.